Good morning, everybody. It is the 9th of September, Wednesday the 9th of September. So that means it's Wobble Wednesday. So that means we're going to be practicing our balancing today again. As always, every Wednesday is Wobble Wednesday. It is tradition and it is what we are famous for. I mean, you go to out to Mongolia, you go to Paris, you go to Moscow, and you say, what's Wednesday? They all know it is Wobble Wednesday. We're becoming famous, worldwide known. I think it's impressive. Thank you very much. Really good. And of course, you guys have done that by sharing that button down there. So sharing the video out and you make everybody over the whole world know that Wednesday is Wobble Wednesday, because that's what it is today. In case you didn't know, my name is Karen. I'm here with Get Moving. And Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to get moving, to move and get stronger and get fitter. So if you have a disability of any kind whatsoever, if you have a medical condition that slows you down, if you have an injury, or if you're in rehab or anything like that, which means that you can't move as well as you hope, Get Moving can help you get fitter, get stronger, move better, improve the quality of your life, and is basically just have a really damn good time. That's what we're here for. Every weekday, 11 o'clock in the morning, and as always, of course, available on the catch-up service. Find us on the website, the link is up in the description up there somewhere. www.reesefitness.co.uk/getmoving. I'm sure you understand every word I say there. Go and have a look there and you can find everything about us and all the stuff that, all the previous videos that we've done. Excellent. So it is Wobble Wednesday. So every Wobble Wednesday we work on balance. And so for today, I will be focusing a little bit more on people who are standing and who can stand and who want to improve their balance. Does it mean that if you're seated that you can't take part? Because you can, but I will just be focusing a little bit more on those who are standing today. And as you all watched and took part in Technique Tuesday yesterday, you will know that we'll be using the ball today in our new exercise, the seated dead bug. That one. So I hope you have got your ball. You've got 30 seconds to go grab one now. If you are seated, the exercises that we'll be doing with you today, we've got two different exercises we've got alternating between. And first one, look at my board here. First one is the elbow knee twist. So if you are seated, you're going to be doing this exercise a lot. So if we're seated, we tend to spend a lot of time slumped forwards like so, and we lose our posture a little bit. So these exercises help us straighten ourselves up, sit tall and improve our posture, strengthen our back half. So the first one we're going to do is the elbow knee twist. So we've got to have our someone's late turning up to the party suddenly. Sorry. Just quiet. So the first one, we're going to have our hands behind our head like so. One elbow is going to twist back behind us, and at the same time the same knee is going to lift up off the floor. We hold it for a sec and then recover. So then one elbow and the same knee, one comes back, other comes up, we twist, hold it for a sec and then recover. And that is going to be helping use stomach muscles. It's going to help lift us up there. We're not going to be slouched down like that. It's going to be up tall, elbow back, knee high, hold and repeat on the other side. That's our first exercise we'll be doing. The second one, if you've got a resistance band, fantastic. You don't need this one for this one, to be honest with you, but it's nice. It's nice to have a prop. And we're going to do a Mexican wave. Simple as that. You know, when you'd be back in stadiums watching football and whatnot, you know, when you were being there, and the whole crowd does a Mexican wave, and everyone just sort of stands up or just lifts their arms up super high like that, and then comes back down. That's the Mexican wave. That's what we're going to be doing. If you can stand up, fantastic. But if you can stand up, you're going to do the balancing stuff. So you're going to stay seated really. And the arms are going to lift up, tall, and recover. Seen from the side, it is not that. It is sitting tall, arms up nice and high, reaching up, and then down. Reaching up, and then down. So it's nice to hold on to something. It makes it a bit more interesting. But if you don't have anything to hold on to, if you don't have a band, that's okay. You can just do empty-handed and reach up like so. But it's just nice to hold and grip onto something. So they're the two exercises you're going to be doing if you are seated. If you're standing and you're working on balance, and Keith, yes, Keith, I am looking and talking directly at you, Keith, because you can bloody stand and you can bloody balance. So you're going to bloody do this. So Keith and everyone else we're going to do a simple side step. Yesterday I stuck out a short video about progressions for balance. This is one of them, okay? The side step. Standing tall, the easy version is just a small side step to one side and then to the other side. Simple as that. It's under control. It's done fairly slowly, fairly controlled. A side step like so. The harder version is exactly the same, but we make it a bit bigger. So it's a bigger side step and then a bigger controlled side step, like so. So the bigger the side step, the harder it is. And the smaller the side step, the easier it is. You decide which version you do. Do the easiest version you need to do, but do the hardest version you can do, okay? Anyway, there are all the exercises. I hope, as I say, you have your ball ready. We'll be using that in a couple of minutes' time. The first exercise we're going to do is going to be marching on the spot. If you are seated, marching your knees up like so. Just marching away, simple as. If you are standing, marching on the spot while standing, just marching away like that. Now I've got my timer. It is set for 25 seconds because that's the one that I was using last time with somebody. So no change there. 25 seconds of these exercises. Are you ready? Marching on the spot in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Just marching away. Getting the knees up. So easy version again for this is a small one down here. Just getting the knees up a small amount. A harder version is making it a little bit bigger. Like so. The bigger the move, the harder the move. Again, as always, you do what you can. If you need to do a small one, just do a small one. If you can do a big one, do a big one. That's our 25 seconds. So now we're going to kick into our first alternating exercise. So if you are seated, elbow knee twist, hands behind your head, one elbow, same knee, comes up and back, hold for a sec, and the same on the other side. One elbow, same knee, up and back, hold for a sec, and repeat either side. Balancers, time to get balancing. A small side step to make it easier, a bigger side step to make it harder. 25 seconds in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if we're doing a big side step, see how I'm standing on one leg for this time and I'm having to control this shift in my body weight as I go side to side. I'm not just falling, I am controlling myself side to side. And say a big step is harder, a small step is easier, and that is our time. Fantastic. So now everybody, whether we're seated, as I fall over, or whether we're standing, shoulder rolls. So rolling our shoulders back like that, or a bigger move like that. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So a relatively small move with just the shoulders are moving. That's the easier version. Do that if you need to. But if you can, start getting your elbows up higher. Even higher still. The bigger the move, the harder, but the better. You're going to work slowly but surely, week by week, making it bigger and bigger and bigger. And that is it. Well done. So next one. If you are seated, Mexican wave. So holding on something if you can. Sit tall, chest up, arms up, reach up and back. Hold it for a second. Controlled return and then repeat. Up, back, hold for a second and then relax. That's if you're seated, or if your name is Keith, or if you're standing, get up off your butt. And we're going to do the side step in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, a small side step, that's level 1. But if you can, a bigger side step. Out like so. A controlled move. And see how I'm standing on one leg and balancing for a longer period of time. I'm controlling this side step. I'm not just falling, collapsing or anything. I am moving under control. Time. Well done. Okay. Knee bends next. If you are seated, kicking your feet out like so. Just straightening and bending your knees. Nice and simple. If you're standing, again balancing, kicking your heels back to your bum. Remember, similar to the side step, we have to shift our body weight side to side. Balancing is all about shifting our body weight forwards, backwards, up, down, side, side, all that kind of stuff. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Kicking our heels back towards our bums, or kicking our feet out in front if we're seated. And again, for balancing people, see me, I am shifting my body weight around. I'm not trying to stay still. I am moving my body weight around. Balance is all about moving, and that's why I talk about wobbling, because wobbling is moving. So we've got to wobble, we've got to move. Fantastic. Next one. So if we're seated, elbows and knees. Seated, one elbow, same knee, lift and twist and hold. If we're standing, side steps. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Small side step. Again, my body weight is moving. Or if we can, a big side step. Excuse me. And again, see how my body weight is moving around. That is another way of saying we are wobbling. We are wobbling around, moving our body weight around. We are moving. We are not staying still. Don't think that balancing equals staying still. It really is not. Complete misconception there. Double tap time. Seated, one knee comes up, twice. Other side, twice. And then repeat. Keep it on going. If we're standing, again, moving side to side, and one knee comes up twice, other knee comes up twice. Are you ready for 3, 2, 1? Off we go. Marching the knees high. Again, we're balancing on this one leg, but we're shifting around. We are wobbling side to side. You get the idea by now. After all this time, you've heard me say Wobble Wednesday enough times, I'm sure. We are going to wobble side to side, move side to side, keeping our balance, maintaining it, recovering it, all the while. Nicely done. Okay, what's next? Elbows, knees. If we're seated, one elbow, same knee, twist and lift. If we're standing, side steps. In 3, 2, 1, off we go again. You hopefully by now you should see a pattern forming. I really hope so, because I'm losing my voice saying this pattern time and again. We are shifting our body weight side to side to side. Big steps are harder. Small steps are easier. But we are moving. We are not staying still. Staying still equals you're dead. That's about the only thing that stays still. A dead body. We are not dead bodies. We are very much zombie-like. We are moving. Side bends. Okay. If we are seated, one arm goes down, other arm, if we can, other arm comes up and over, and the same on the other side. Moving again, side to side. And it's exactly the same thing if you're standing, actually. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Easy version, just one arm goes down to the side. Harder version, other arm goes over the top. Again, if you notice the pattern forming, we've got movement here. The bigger the movement, the better. We're stretching, we're reaching, we're moving our spine. We're getting lots of movement out of it. Reminding it's not just a solid stack of bones that can't move. It can move, it should move. Time. What have we got next? Mexican wave, is it? It is indeed. So, if you are seated, Mexican wave, reaching up and then down. Reaching up and down. If we are standing, side steps in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Small step, easier. Bigger step, harder. Shifting side to side, controlling that landing. We know exactly where our body, where our central gravity is and where it's going to be. And we boss this like a boss. We're not falling over, we are moving under control. That's balance. Time. Okay. Squats and sit stands. If you are seated, because obviously Keith, you're on your feet, you've been on your feet this whole time. I know for a fact, Keith, you've been on your feet the whole time. You're going to stand up and sit back down again, and then repeat as many times as you can in that 25 seconds. The rest of us, squats, imaginary chair back there, sit the bum back onto it and up. In 3, 2, 1, away we go. Down and up. So we've got strong legs, working hard. We've got to learn to trust our legs, have confidence in the strength in our legs. If we don't have confidence in our legs, doing things like this will make them stronger and will help increase that confidence. I did a talk a while back about how to improve confidence. Successful experience, that's what we're after. Go back and have a look at it if you want. It's a really good talk, even if I do say so myself. Elbow knee twist if you are seated. One elbow, same knee. Lift and twist and hold. Lift and twist and hold. Side steps if you are standing, and if your name is Keith. I'm saying this enough times, Keith, yes? Don't you dare ignore me, Keith. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Side steps. Small ones, easier. Big ones, harder. A controlled big step, one side to the other. You make it as small a step as you need, as big a step as you can. But you are in control of your balance the whole time. You're moving and in control. Fantastic. Time again. What we got? Ankles and tightrope walking. I've missed one out. I'll come back to it. So ankles, if you are seated, you're going to bend and straighten your ankles like so. Heel, toe, bending and straightening your ankles. If you are standing, tightrope walking. Classic of balancing. Imagine there is a straight line painted on the floor. You're going to walk tightrope style along that wall, heel, toe. With me, away we go. Heel, toe. Balancing away on that straight line. Again, let your arms help you. Let them help you balance. Keeping yourself under control. Moving the whole time, but under control. And backwards, same thing. Toes, heels. Big ankle movements. Not just going flat-footed. We want toes, then heels. Toes, then heels. A proper, really big movement out of the ankle there. And again, moving and balancing throughout. And the second time, moving forwards. Away we go. Heel and toe. Again, a really big, exaggerated ankle movement down there. Not just plop. I want a definite heel-toe action. Remember, we are in control of our body. We decide if we do that, or if we just go splat and a flat foot, and we don't decide that. We decide to go heel toe, or in this case, going backwards, toes, heels. We are in charge of our movements. Don't let our conditions, our age, our injuries, or gravity, or anything like that, don't let that take control. We are in charge. There we go. So I think I'm mixing these exercises up now, but never mind. Mexican wave if you are seated. We'll get through them all one way, in one order or another. If you are seated, reaching up and down, reaching up and down. Mexican wave style, a big move. If you're standing, and I'm talking to you, Keith, get on your feet, Keith. Side steps, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Small side step is easier. A big side step is harder. Balancing but moving throughout. I cannot stress this enough. I know you know this already, but there's someone out there who doesn't get this. Balance is not about staying still. Balance is about always moving. Always. There we go. Fast feet time. I'm going to change the timer. 10 seconds worth of fast feet. There we go. 10 seconds. So if you are seated, I've been banging on about big moves so far today. Now ignore all that. Now we're going to make them small moves. Small but fast. So if you're seated, your legs running on the spot like that. fast little moves. And if you're standing, running on a spot like this, again, small, fast moves. Okay, 2 rounds of 10 seconds. Are you ready? I hope you are. I know you are. In 3, 2, 1, fast feet. Running away nicely, nice and quick. That's a simple, oh my goodness me, that is easy. That was so easy. We are going to do it again a second time. Exactly the same, fast feet, get moving up and down nice and quick. Are you ready? Get yourself ready. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice quick feet, small moves, but fast moves. Boom, there we go, done and dusted. So, shifting my timer back up to 25 seconds again, because I know that's what you want. Elbow knee twist. If we're seated, hands behind your head, one elbow, same knee, big twist, hold, recover. Other side, big twist, hold, recover. If we're standing, side steps in 3, 2, 1, off we go. A big side step if you can. A small side step if you need. But moving, but wobbling, shifting that centre of gravity and controlling that centre of gravity all the time. We are never staying still. We are wobbling always, because wobbling, as I may have mentioned once or twice before, is a good thing. Shadow boxing. Okay, so if you are seated, fists up, punching high, punching low, punching round, punching up, get yourself out of breath. 3 rounds of, yes, I'm not going to change my timer again, of 25 seconds. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Punching away. If we are standing, remember, we're going to concentrate on footwork today. Shift your feet forwards, shift them back, throw some punches in if you like, but mostly move your feet around. Imagine the floor is red hot. You're like one of the little geckos you see in the deserts. You've got to keep your feet moving all the time, otherwise your feet will burst into flame. That's 20 seconds there. That's in fact 25 seconds. So we're doing the same thing again. If we're seated, punching away. If we're standing, concentrate on your footwork. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1, off we go again. Punch, 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 but definitely feet are moving throughout, forwards and backwards, side to side. That's okay. We can switch legs if we want. We can change direction. We can do any mixture of all of that as long as the feet are still moving. Nice and light. There we go. Now is our 25 seconds done. We've got 1 round left. Fingers crossed. Your heart is up. Your breathing's up like mine. I hope you'll be able to hear you from here. I can't. Why can't I hear you? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Your breathing should be up now. Come on. We've got 1 round left. Get the breathing up, okay? This is it. Come on. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Punch, punch, punch. There we go. Fast footwork. Breathing away nicely. I want to hear your breathing from wherever you are to wherever I am. By fast feet, fast hands. Go, 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 go. Nearly done. Shifting your feet back and forth, side to side, and there we go. That's our time. So next one, last one. No, nearly last one. If we are seated, Mexican wave. With or without the resistance band, sit tall, reach up, and control down. If we're standing, side steps. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Small side steps, easier. Big side steps, harder. I don't mind which one you do, as long as you are safe doing it and you are working like a bugger doing it. Technical term that is. Working like a demon. Make it as difficult as you can. Wobbling, but moving and under control. That's our 25 seconds. So the exercise that I forgot, it's written down on my board, but I forgot to do it because I'm a useless person. Now everybody, get your resistance band. So, wrong exercise. Everybody, get your ball, the one we did yesterday. If you're unsure about how to do this, go have a look at Technique Tuesday, have a look at yesterday, go over it in depth there. So everybody now sat down. This is a seated exercise. No one standing here. Everyone sat down. You've got your ball on one knee. You're going to hold on with either the same arm or the opposite arm. It's entirely up to you. I don't mind which, whatever's comfortable for you. However, this knee is going to come up, this hand is going to come down, and we are going to squeeze the ball tight and breathe 3 breaths. Okay, ready with me now. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Knee up, hand down, and breathe. 1, in and out, proper breaths now. 2, no holding your breath, and 3, and then relax. 1 down, 2 to go. Same again. Okay, knee comes up, hand comes down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squeeze the ball, squeeze, 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 and breathe. 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, and relax. And 2 down, 1 to go. Again, exactly the same as what we've just done, except obviously better. Obviously, knee up, hand down in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Knee up, hand down, squeeze and breathe. 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, and relax. And the same thing other side. So some of you may not be able to do both sides. Give it the best shot you've got. Okay, as you may have noticed, you can use the opposite hand or the same hand. The arm doesn't really matter. Try it with the other leg. You may have a good leg and a bad leg. Give it the best shot you've got. Okay, 3 rounds again. Knee comes up, hand comes down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squeeze in and breathing. 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, and then relax. So we're using the belly, we're using the leg, we're using the arm. Round 2, are you ready? Up we go. Squeezing and breathing. Don't hold your breath. 1. Don't you dare hold your breath. I know 1 or 2 of you out there are holding your breath. You bloody better not be. That's it. And then 3rd and final go. The reason why you don't hold your breath, I saw this in the movie once, okay? If you hold your breath, your head explodes like that. I genuinely saw it in the movie. It's called Scanners. It's a really good movie. I mean, it's made back in the 70s, I think, but really good. Go out, go look at it. Go find Netflix. Go look for Scanners. It's in the first 5 minutes. Head explodes. He held his breath. Don't do that, all right? 3rd final go. Off we go. Squeeze and breathe for 1, 2, 3, and relax. And that is our little mini workout. Oh yes, just in time. Well done, everybody. So, fingers crossed. You've all had a nice little movement. Fingers crossed. Those of you standing, they're the ones I've been paying attention to mostly, especially if your name is Keith. Nudge, nudge. All right, Keith. Wobbling is our friend. Moving is our friend. Don't think of balance as staying still. It's not. It's a common misconception, but it is a misconception. Balancing is not staying still. Balancing is movement. It's wobbling. And that's what we do every Wobble Wednesday. Guess what? That's why we call it Wobble Wednesday. Who'd have thunk it, eh? So anyway, don't forget, excuse me, we've got the share button down there. Share this video far and wide so other people can wobble and other people can find out about a fantastic film called Scanners. It's really good. I mean, first 5 minutes, boom, it's great. I love it. I love those kind of films. Up in the whatever's up there, the description up there, we've got the link to the website, the Get Moving website. Go and have a look. It's top notch. You've got all the information about who we are, what we're doing and everything. You got the, what else have you got up there? You've got the archive. I'm catching up again now. All the old videos, They're on the archive there on the Get Moving page. Just click on it. You can see all the old videos. Back when I had hair, back at the beginning of the summer. Oh my God, it was so long ago. You've got the donate button up there. If you want to chuck me a buck, thank you very much indeed. And again, I'm always rubbish with this bit, but genuinely mean this. I take the piss most of the time, but I mean this. Thank you. Thank you. But we'll be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And it is Thinking Thursday tomorrow. So we will really use our brain power and work out how we personally can make ourselves a little bit better. We're not just going to go through the motions. We're going to think our way through it, and we're going to make ourselves be a little bit better. And so I'll see you tomorrow for that. Thank you very much, boys and girls. As always, awesome having you here. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.